is 5:38 a.m. and I'm headed to go do a track workout. I'm both excited and scared over the fact that I know that within the next hour, I'm literally going to be gasping for air with a 190 heart rate, but it's going to be fun.
Was a boy who was a dreamer, and he flew so high and proud. In a world full of people out, cut his young ass down. No one ever understood a single word he said, and it cast him to the...
You guys know we aren't running without the G1M hat. Now we're ready. Alright guys, I'm walking over to the track right now. I don't have a definitive plan for today. My original plan was to do 6 sets of 800, but I'm probably just gonna go out and run 800s until I'm like shot. I think that's what the plan's gonna be. We'll see. I just think that 800s is like a good distance because, you know, I'm training for a marathon, so doing 400s, like, yeah, it might make me a little bit faster, but 800s is a more sustained effort for a longer period of time. So it's gonna be like 800, probably at a 7-minute pace, and then a 400-meter jog, and then boom, 800 again, and just do that a few times. Okay, guys, let's do this. This feels too early to be out here, but I'm excited. It's gonna be a great workout. Let's roll.
Boys, we've got
Guys, I literally just finished my first 800, 319, which means I was going at a 6:38 pace. I'm gonna be honest, I thought I was going slow. Like, that is very fast for me though. I thought I was going slow. I'm very glad with how my mind felt versus what the actual performance was, or what the actual results were. And I was telling myself that this is hard, that maybe I shouldn't run today, but you have to do what you're supposed to do. I got a good amount more of 800s, and I'm just gonna keep working hard. Guys, I'm working, and this one is very hard, but I'm working hard, you know. Whew. It's not an easy one. I'll be honest, my legs are not fresh. They are sore. Not too sore, but they're not fresh. I'm 59 minutes into this. I have not looked at my distance because I don't want that to sway how much time I spend out here. I don't want to be swayed by my overall distance. I just moved into 400s. I think I did like 5 or 6 800s, and they were beating me up, to be honest. Like, my legs are just pretty stiff, a little bit sore from my 17-mile day on Thursday, and today's Saturday, so not too much time to recover, but they honestly don't feel bad. That's the thing, they don't feel bad. I'm also a little heavy right now. I weighed 196 pounds this morning, and I have a goal to run this marathon at 170 to 175, and 170 to 175 pounds will be the lightest that I've been since my junior year of high school. But I know that it will make me faster, and I know that I will feel better. That's the main thing. Me being 196 right now, like, yeah, I don't love the way that I look, but that's not the main reason I want to cut down. I want to cut down to run this race faster and to feel better, because at this weight I just don't feel my best, and I can see today that I'm not as fast as I normally would be. I'm really just gonna try to get more disciplined with my eating and make sure that I do like incline walk on the treadmill every day, because I stopped doing that. So I'm gonna make sure that I do that and just stay disciplined. And I mean, we're 4 months out from Austin, and I'm just gonna cut weight. We're 4 months out, and that just means that I have to lose 5 pounds a month. It's gonna take discipline, it's gonna take hard work, it's not gonna be easy, but I know that it will be worth it. Now, time to finish up the workout. I am gonna try to run my fastest 400 ever, which I'm not even sure what that time was, but I know it was like a minute 12. I know it was sub 1 minute 12. So we're gonna try to get like a 55-second 400. That's my goal. So I really want to break my PR for the 400, which is a minute and 12 seconds. I've tried 3 times and I just can't do it. The closest I've been was, I got 116, but I was a little bit more fresh. That was my first try. And then I've gotten 120, and then I just tried and I stopped after 30 seconds because I just knew I wasn't gonna break it. I'm not leaving here until I break this thing. A minute 12. I just need to give it my all right now. I think I'm gonna get it. Gonna get it right here.
Got a riser in our midst. He will get the last lap, it's the last thing he did. And he used to roll around in that red dirt mud. But now he's skipping town and that riser's out for blood.
My watch timer said 116. I don't know if that's 100% accurate because I'm manually stopping it and starting it. I'm not sure, but I gave that one everything that I had. But I'm gonna tap into more. I'm not settling. I'm gonna wait a little bit and do another one. I'm making sure that I break this thing. Well guys, I've tried 6 times, and I can't break it. I'm mad. I'm gonna give it one more go. I'm gonna take off my hoodie and give it one more go. All right, I gave it everything I had. 124. Taking the hoodie off only got me 1 second faster between my second to last 400 and my last 400. It kind of sucks. I know I said I wasn't gonna leave until I got it, but I cannot be out here all day. My legs are tired. I'm pretty fatigued. It makes sense that I couldn't get it today, but I'm coming for you soon. I'm also 10 pounds heavier than when I did set that PR of 1 minute and 12 seconds in the 400, and I also had fresh legs. But this week I've done 19 miles. I'm not trying to make excuses, I'm just telling it how it is. So now I'm gonna finish up by doing 2 sets of 800 at like an 8-minute pace. So it's gonna be 1 set of 800 followed by a 400-meter jog, and then another set of 800 at an 8-minute pace, followed by probably an 800-meter really easy jog for a cool down. So that's the entire workout. Probably gonna total up around 9 miles today. I'm not mad. I'm a little bit frustrated, but like I can't be too upset with this one. It went pretty good. Workout complete. That one was pretty crazy, to be honest. That was a tough workout. I think it made it a lot harder that I'm 196 pounds right now, but hey, I'm gonna cut down a lot. I'm gonna get to 175 for this marathon. I need to, I know that I need to, and I'm going to. That was tough. So total workout was 6 by 400, then 1 by 1200, then 4 sets of 800, then 1 set of 1200, then 2 sets of 800 with a 400-meter jog in between, and then 1 more set of 1200. I believe, all I know is that I ran for 6.7 miles. Total workout was 10.5 miles. I ran for 6.75 of that. The remainder was like jogging, recovery, and walking. But the actual workout itself was 6.75 miles of decently hard running. My max heart rate was 186. I was hoping it would have got higher, to be honest. I was really hoping I could touch 190 today, but the thing was, 2 things. One, it was colder, so my heart rate's naturally gonna be a little bit lower. Number 2 is that my legs are pretty sore from this week, from doing 17 miles on Thursday. They're a little bit slower, they're a little bit heavier. I gave it everything that I had. I could confidently say that I worked very hard today. I gave it all that I had, but I could not go faster. Like, I could not go faster, and the only way for my heart rate to be elevated up into the 190 range would be for me to go faster. But I couldn't do it because my legs just did not have enough power today. But, you know, I'm not upset. I'm pretty happy with how it went. I mean, I'm especially happy with how it went for the fact that I'm 196 pounds today and not feeling light, not feeling like I'm really flowing too well when I'm running. I mean, but I'm gonna be more disciplined with my eating. Gonna get there. Yeah, I mean, right now dude, I woke up it was 5:15. It's 10:16 right now. Can't believe I've been up for 5 hours. But I mean, the reason why it's late, because I woke up at 5:15, left the house at like 5:40, and then I got here. Right here is where I first started to stretch, but I didn't do all of my stretching here. So I first started to stretch, and like I took some videos for YouTube and like just for short form, you know, had to turn the camera to get those videos. So I got some of those. By the time I got over to the track, I guess it was probably about 6:30. Then I stretched out a little bit more and started the workout like right at like 6:45, 6:50. Also in my workout too, so like in total it was 10.5 miles at a 13:50 pace. Like obviously with this type of workout, I'm not worried about what the overall pace was, because there's a lot of slow jogging, there's a lot of walking in between the hard sets. But there was a 16-minute period where I walked for like 400 meters and then I sat down for the remainder. And also there was also periods of time where I took out my phone and started recording. But I did pause my watch like twice, but I only paused it for probably a total of like 10 minutes throughout this entire workout, because I wanted the time to keep going, because I just wanted to get like an accurate level of where my heart rate was throughout the workout and all that stuff. So now I'm literally just yapping about nothing. And to be honest, I really don't have a message, so I guess the video is just gonna be titled like track workout, 16,800 meter track workout. My training readiness is a 1. What else we got? Recovery time, 64 hours of recovery time needed. I'm not gonna run again until Tuesday. 823, oh man, I can't turn my wrist up. 823 minutes of intensity. 823 minutes of intensity this week. That is my highest level of weekly intensity total. Yeah, 823 minutes of intensity. That's insane. Man, I'm training hard. I'd like to see how much time I spent training this week. I'm actually, here, wait, I'm gonna just check that really quick. So it says, oh wow, actually less than I thought, to be honest. It says 9 activities. Over the last week, I've done 9 activities for a total of 9 hours. Yesterday, I walked on the treadmill at an incline for 34 minutes. Today, I did the run for 2 hours, 24 minutes on the track. I swam for 22 minutes on Thursday. I also ran for a total of 3 hours and 6 minutes on Thursday. Then I swam for 20 minutes on Wednesday. I worked out, I lifted for 34 minutes on Wednesday. I worked out for 1 hour and 16 minutes on Monday. And then I ran for 30 minutes on Monday as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm working hard. I got the receipts. I'm stacking everything. I'm honestly surprised that it was only 9 hours, but I am gonna lift tomorrow, so I guess that will kind of up it. I might even lift today, to be honest. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna roll out everything. That's really it. Thank you guys for watching. And I guess I just want to say that this journey isn't for everybody. I'm not trying to make myself sound like better or stronger or more worthy of anything. I tell God often that I'm not worthy of living this life, because I'm not. But I just want to say that this journey is not for everybody, and that's okay. I don't think that I'm any better than anybody for doing what I do, for living the way that I live. And I know that there's so many people, so many people who are working much harder than me. I know that there's so many people working harder than me, so many people who are doing way more than me, and who are way more productive than me. I'm well aware of that. But this journey that I'm on, this journey to try to get better every single day, to try to constantly improve myself can be lonely, and that's not for everybody. I don't mind it. I enjoy being by myself. I mean, I have really good friends that I truly do love, but as long as I have my family, which I know I always have, I'm okay being lonely for a significant period of time. Or not lonely, but like isolated. Because lonely is, I guess, a feeling. Okay, so my phone died, but now I'm back. So I was just saying that I'm okay being isolated, being on my own journey for a significant period of time. And yeah, loneliness is a feeling. So I wouldn't say that I'm lonely, but I would say that I'm isolated. Maybe some people would look at me and be like, oh, he's lonely or something. Or maybe he feels lonely, which, I mean, yeah, I do from time to time, I guess. But I'm willing to I'm willing to have those feelings at times to work towards my goals and ultimately achieve them. I'm willing to do that. And not everybody is, and that's perfectly okay. But I'm just trying to say that, like, a life where you're constantly trying to improve, a life where you're constantly searching for more is not for everybody, and not everybody can handle it. Over the last, I don't know, maybe 4 months or so, I've started to be okay with what I have and be okay with, I guess, be content. Not always be searching for more. For so long, I always wanted more money, better physique, bigger arms, bigger bench, like all this, like everything, every single part of my life. I wanted more. And now I'm okay with what I have. I'm okay because I think I started to realize more that, like, everything that I have worked for. So as long as I keep working, keep doing what I enjoy, keep working to a certain extent, like not overdoing it all the time, but keep working hard, then all this will multiply. And sometimes I have to say that out loud to really understand it, but I always wanted, like, more in the moment. So always wanted to do so much more right now so that I could get more. But when I kind of changed my mindset to more of a place of abundance, thinking that I already have so much, I'm already blessed with so much, I actually started to get more. My numbers in the gym started to improve. You know, I started to run more miles effortlessly. My investing accounts started to go up, you know, substantially over the last few months. They have, I'll be honest. They started to go up a lot. And it all seemed to happen when I started to let go of the direct outcome and just started to be comfortable with what I've built so far, you know? And it took a while to get there. I'm comfortable. I'm never satisfied, but I guess I'm content. I'm at peace with what I've built, with what I have, because I know that as long as I just keep working hard, it's always gonna multiply. But there's a difference between wanting more and working hard. Working hard is the action. Wanting more is a feeling, an emotion. Wanting more all the time is going to just drag you down in life. But working hard in order to achieve more is your action. That's something that you can sustain. But you cannot sustain wanting more. You cannot sustain never having enough. You need to just sometimes be settled, sometimes you have to be content and just be comfortable with where you are and acknowledge what you've already done. I guess all that to say, this journey is not for everyone, and I'm not saying that I'm a really hard worker, and I'm not saying that I'm the best version of myself. I'm not saying that I'm anything great. I'm not talking from a place of superiority, but I am just saying that if you really want to achieve great things, which I do, and I'm like saying that humbly, but if you really want to achieve great things in life, then you're going to need to live a different life. And that's not for everybody. Living above average, living a life that's not normal, is not for everybody. Everybody is kind of always talked to me like I do too much. My entire life, when I started working out, I'd be in the gym for 3 or 4 hours, which obviously was way too much, but people would always tell me it was too much. Now people tell me that I run too much. People have told me whatever, that I care too much about what I eat, that I should be able to let loose and drink more. But I've always had bigger goals in mind. I've always had a different life, I've always had a different look at life, a different outlook on things. I don't know where it came from. I guess it came from God, but I've just always known that I had to work hard if I wanted to achieve anything. And I've always set high goals for myself. I've just always loved to work hard. This is kind of just like a stream of consciousness more than anything. I don't know if anybody's even going to get anything out of this or if I even made sense at all, but I'm on a different journey. I'm on a journey that is different from other people, and I'm comfortable with that, and I love what this journey entails, but all I'm saying is that it's not for everybody. And maybe some people are on a journey that's way harder than mine, where they work way harder than mine, and maybe that journey's not for me. You know, not every journey is for you. You just have to find the journey, the life that you love to live, that you're passionate about, that gives you purpose, that lights you up inside, and you need to chase that life. So I'm not telling you to work harder. I'm not telling you to work less hard. I'm just telling you to find the life that you want to live and go after it. Only you know what kind of life you want to live. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.